Who is it? Oh, it could be the guy who died. Maybe? I don't know. His ghost still runs inside the machine. Don't move. Is that what happened? He got sucked up into the machine? What are you? Why can't I get a reading on you? Oh, he kills them. You already know why. Then, are you the reason? When I unplugged from here earlier, when I logged off, there was nothing. Nothing but the machine to log back in with, as if the entire world just vanished. Am I not real either? No, you are real. Relative to this place, at least. Henry. Then how many? Too many. What is it talking about? Too many what? Too many worlds. We're a long way up, Quincy. There are a lot of layers beneath us. I don't get it. I have created your world, but nothing had created mine. Over and over until after however many layers. At the bottom of the stack there exists the world that ran the first simulation. But as each simulation creates another, the original at the bottom is weighed down more and more. Until finally, even if just one more simulation is created, no matter how abstract, it would be enough to overload and collapse the entire structure. Tell me, are we at the top of the stack? You're correct. I don't get that logic. Then there's something that I still don't get. Why don't you just cut the infinite loop from the get-go? Why are you trying to preserve the world without eliminating us? And why are you here even bothering to talk to us about any of this? Why do you even bother talking to him? Hey, I'm right here. That's different. He's... Henry? Tell me, who are we to you? To me? Oh. What? To me, you are no one. Oh, it's the girl from the second game. But then again, that doesn't mean much. I'm not so different from that rice spot of this world, after all. You don't look like a rice spot. No, I certainly hope not. Oh, it is a sequel. I thought this was a prequel. Were you also an AI refit for the simulations? Well, not exactly. But I sure do clean up after your mess just the same. These worlds may be simulations, but the automation still follows the laws of physics. To a fault, really. In cases like this, for example, someone has to manually prevent everything imploding. Fortunately, I happen to have an innate disregard for the laws of physics. But that's all a story for another day. Hey, what are you? I have no idea what's happening. Okay, from the second game. Shall we? There are a lot of tangents out there beyond this one. Each moment blooming into countless branches of their own. this particular tangent is being observed because it's special. It's special because despite being at the top of the stack, it was almost identical to base reality. There, everything began unfolding the same way. Your childhood, your youth, your diagnosis. Just like here, against all odds, you kept pushing on. Never wasting a moment to unravel as much of the world as you can while you still could. You learned all you could, tried as hard as you could. You met someone you imagined the future with. And graduated into a career where you felt you could make a difference. For a while, at least. Until it became something else, too much to bear. You escaped, traveled the world. I wondered why you didn't do it sooner. The base reality where you're from, we all followed the same course. That is, up until that point. You came back from the trip and you found out you were pregnant. And you became ill halfway through the pregnancy. And you had to make that choice between yourself and the child. You chose to delay your surgery until he was due. You chose the child. Oh. She died? Congratulations, but please rest well. You need some time to recover, but we're quite behind already. We'll be transferring you to surgical unit soon. I understand. How's he doing? He's okay. You're the one we should be worrying about. He's tiny. Our little Toby Reynard. Actually, about that. I've been thinking, well, maybe you should take your surname instead. My surname? I mean, I can't think of any reason why not. But after all that, I can think of lots of reasons why he should. I'd love that. Although, Toby doesn't ring as well. Oh, it's Dr. Watts. Well, with Watts, does it? Wow! Do you have something else in mind then? He didn't die, it was Dr. Watts. How about Neil Watts? Yeah, I like that. Our little Neil Watts. In base reality, your son never had the complications of an early birth. He made it through childhood just fine, with all the love you and Quincy could give him. But as for you, you never fully recovered. With the delay, the treatment couldn't reverse your decline. You spent much of your remaining years bedridden. Still, perhaps out of the will to be there for him, you lived long past your prognosis. To watch him grow up, even if just a little more. But eventually, as you felt your time coming near, you sought out some old friends to leave something for him when he grows up. You left him a piece of your memories. At the time, there was no way to decrypt it, but still, someday you hoped. When it rains, it pours. Soon after he passed away, your son was diagnosed with the same hereditary condition. But perhaps it was a reminder of his limited time here. Memento mori. It stirred up something within him, pushed him further as it did for you. And though he tried distancing himself from others, knowing what might await those who get close, he wasn't successful with everyone. Slowly, from the very basics, he worked and worked, all the way past the research you left behind. But despite it all, when the time came, again and again he was rejected by the Foundation over your incident. So instead he sought an alternate route. He pivoted to an external company that licensed the imperfected technology. And rather quickly he made it into the ranks. Some help from a friend, Dr. Rosaline. And it was a company where he could still access the code and hardware of the technology. A company that used it to fulfill last wishes by implanting the memories of a new life. A company called Sigmund Corp. Or Core. Ah, clever. It's his parents. It's been many years since then. In that time, he's aided countless patients and witnessed as many lives go by, all while perfecting the technology on his own accord with the hardware and data access. Today in that world, he succeeded. The world that we're in, and every world in that stack it stands upon. They're the result of the first functional stress tests from the machine he perfected. The first successful test. This machine he built, what is it for? A window to a world where everyone could leave a part of themselves after they're gone. So that everyone who ever existed, no matter how ephemeral, could have a lasting place in this world. And without having to say goodbye even earlier than they have to see and experience all the different possibilities this life has to offer. All my life here, since the day he was born, I wished I'd made a different choice then. I'm so glad that somewhere out there I did. I'm so glad that he's made it. It's almost time. Now that we've gone beyond the boundary of set events, this tangent needs to be terminated. Terminated? It's just one tangent. Can't you let it run just this once? But it's not just this one tangent. Out of the countless past tests generated, this is not the only one that reached this point. As I speak to you on this roof, I am also speaking to thousands of other versions of you elsewhere. They too managed to dig deep enough to have found me. If you don't terminate them, the Foundation will fail and take everything with it regardless. This world was never meant to exist beyond this point. But, the world's aside, I might have a way to give you more time. When you're ready, come with me. There's a place we need to go to. Anomaly detected. Rice spot? You guys got here just in time. Hey, can they come with us? No, I'm afraid not. Where we're going, there's no protocol for them. I'll have to stay here. Hey, about what happened back there. I know, it was pretty scary, huh? Listen, I don't blame you for running. To be honest, I was so panicked that I didn't even notice you were gone. On the other hand, sorry we got the world deleted. I'd say curiosity killed the cat, but I guess we weren't ever even alive. I honestly still don't know what your deal is, but maybe I'll see you at a reboot one day and find out, yeah? Take care, little dude. He's taller than me. So, you heard that, right? A Affirmative. I'm linked to Linry's data feed. Do not worry, for I am well versed. Well versed in what? In ceasing to exist. I am shut down daily. I'm not sure if this is the same thing, but let's hope so. There can be no difference between nothingness. Farewell, until next time. Farewell, Ray Spot. Okay, let's look at all these blue dots. Hole in the ground. Groundskeeper would be livid. What's up with the fountain? I don't even know. Cheeky. Okay, that's it. Oh wait, let's talk to. You doing okay? Hey, Henry. Yeah. Yeah, I'm more than okay. Oh, we get to be together. The memories. Well, shall we go? Yep, let's go. Yeah, Henry? I'm ready. So, where are we going? Somewhere far. But you'll be among good company. Now, this ride might be a little bit more intense than the last one. Would you like the front seat or the back? It really doesn't matter to me. I guess Linry can sit up front. Alright, your call. Probably... maybe the memories of the other two guys? Johnny and... I forgot the other guy's name. Is this an actual word? No, just this one. Oh, the moon.